What do I do if I got kratom powder in my lungs? Is it dangerous? Kratom is a drug that comes from the Mitragyna species tree in Southeast Asia. It is often consumed in the form of fine powder. Early on in kratom use, users will often make tea from this plant-derived opioid-like drug. After a short time, the user will quickly develop tolerance to kratom. Then, the only way to get the opioid effect from it is to consume more and more kratom powder. Some users fill their mouths with the powder and then try to rinse it down with water. Unfortunately, this creates a risk of kratom powder inhalation. What happens if you get the dust in your lungs? Can it cause permanent damage? Kratom-induced alveolar hemorrhage. There has been at least one documented case of significant damage to the small air sacs in the lungs caused by kratom powder. There are likely many more cases out there. Whenever a large amount of kratom powder enters the lungs, there is a risk of severe lung damage. While the results may not be immediately apparent, serious consequences can occur over the years. The insidious, gradual development of shortness of breath can be an ominous sign. There are even forms of lung cancer known to be due to the inhalation of specific types of powder. We do not know enough about the inhalation of kratom powder. We cannot even be confident what is in various batches of kratom since it is not an FDA-regulated drug. Kratom online used to treat opioid addiction. Many users start using kratom with good intentions. Opioid-addicted people read online information about using kratom to detox from opioids to help with opioid withdrawal. They start with low doses with the aim of gradually tapering off of it. Unfortunately, the user often goes from capsules and tea to powder and then even more massive amounts of kratom powder. Kratom use quickly gets out of control with extremely high doses. Where do people get this Mitragyna powder? Powdered kratom and other kratom products can be purchased online and shipped out. It is sold with promises of stimulant effects, psychoactive effects, relief of chronic pain, and relief from withdrawal symptoms associated with opioids. Kratom tolerance develops quickly. I have heard stories of kratom users scooping out large amounts of kratom powder and spilling it out everywhere in an attempt to consume as much as possible. Kratom powder is all over the car floor and seats. It is all over the break room at work. People see this kratom-containing substance in their environments everywhere. Kratom lung may be a severe issue soon. The signs are already there. A search online reveals that kratom is causing a scare amongst users who are concerned about lung problems from inhalation of the fine particles. Doctors are seeing kratom-related problems increasing as patients attempt to self-treat with inaccurate information spread by people who profit from the sale of this drug, which is not approved by the FDA. Tons of kratom leaves are being crushed up every day in Southeast Asia and elsewhere to satisfy the needs of users. They are willing to scoop and swallow large amounts of kratom powder each day. It is only a matter of time before we see medical journals and conference lecturers discussing the dangers of kratom lung.